with Team 8. My name is Yunit, that's Angelica, and Son. And today we'll talk about how parents have taken off the baby off Facebook, and also 5 tips of managing millennials of the young generation. And we'll have Angelica talking about why parents are choosing not to put pictures on Facebook, and also how to protect ourselves from social media. Well, Sarah will talk about the importance of millennials in workplace and how effective managers can work with the young generation. And also, I think Angelica to talk about black women in black
This day and age, many couples, especially with children that are younger, feel like they should protect their child, feeling that right now that they're at a young age that their privacy and safety concerns them right now. And what they do is they decide not to post about their baby. So it could be either blocking their face, maybe having their nicknames instead of their full name, or even just not posting anything about their baby. And like Lee said, it's called baby blackout. The main concerns are privacy and safety for the baby. Also, they worry about what companies might do with that information. They could probably use their photos in something that they don't want to, perhaps in advertisement or even personal data that for their research and companies' research. But right now, Facebook allows users to change their settings and focus on what the group or what each individual user wants. So they can change their settings to what certain people can see, and also make different groups for those close friends and families that they want to post to. Here is a list of some safety tips that we can do, not only for the parents, but also as individuals. We can have strong passwords. We can also know the terms for Facebook. Even though they're constantly changing, just keeping an update and kind of acknowledging what's going on whenever they do change it. Also, to think before you post, which is a major thing, especially for people that are our age, going out to the workforce and having those friends tag us in posts that we don't want to see. Also, to remove and report tags that can be damaging. I'm going to pass it to Saron, who's going to talk more about what millennials are doing in the workforce.
Let's begin with why is it important that we're even focusing on the millennials. Most of us in the room are millennials, and that's another name for that is Generation Y, or people that are in their 20s and 30s and in the workforce soon. In this case, in this study from the UNC, University of North Carolina Business School, it shows that the ratio between baby boomers and millennials are shifting, and there's becoming more millennials in the workforce. Another article from or another statistic from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics said that 75% of the workforce makeup in 2030 is going to be of millennials. So it's important that we understand what millennials want and how managers can better meet their needs so they can stay at the company longer. First, what's important to millennials? Since most of you are in the room, when you go to interview, you're also interviewing the company. What is important to you? First, of course, money is important because without that, you wouldn't even be applying. But what's going to keep you in the company? So everything from how flexible are they regarding hours, if you are involved in technology, which most of you are you able to use it in your work, and is there an ability for the company to help you with that? Another thing that's important is the collaborative environment that a lot of us feel like we want to have. It's not the traditional sitting in your cubicle and working on your own tasks. You're going to be talking amongst your workers. Another thing besides that is there's a study that talks about how millennials tend to also kind of want to see the world be a better place, so they want to have a say in what they can do to make the community better. So these are tools that managers can think about and find ways to adapt their management style to better fit millennials. So what managers could do to help effectively manage them. First of all, they can give them the ability to be part of the innovation table, have a seat there, be able to have brainstorm ideas. Aside from that, also provide collaborative environments inside and outside the work area. Inside, make sure there is a kind of camaraderie between the employees. Outside the workforce, maybe organize a volunteer event or host a social gathering where the employees can get to know each other both professionally and personally. And the whole reason for this is to create that attachment between the employee and the company. Because the employee turnover is high. The employee turnover for millennials is high because a lot of us stay about a year at our position and we move on, which is not common among baby boomers. Aside from that, we also focus on making sure there's incentives for us to stay. A lot of this is making us stay because millennials are not leaving, they're going to stay, and managers can't ignore what we're asking for. Incentives such as higher education for those that want to get their graduate degrees, that there is a program available for employees to access that. Aside from that, also performance incentives and being able to be recognized for achievements is important for a millennial in the workplace. I'm going to pass it along to Yodi, who will go over what we discussed.
So just to go back to the overview, we talked about baby blackouts, which includes how privacy and security concerns parents have, and also how the lack of transparency social media have, and also the respect parents want to give to their children in decision making, well, posting the pictures or information about their kids. And also tips for how to manage the millennials will be allowing them to be confined to structure of workplace and also offer digital freedom and also invest on team-oriented environments like volunteering and give them voice for innovation table and use culture, perform incentives like commission, ongoing education to motivate them to stay on the company. And that's it for our presentation. I'll put this here.
There's one correction on the quiz we passed out. On the quiz, instead of saying strengthen, it says straighten, so just make sure you follow what that says.
Will you guys, one of you, read the quiz questions, please?
So the first one would be, number one, with Dash encourages parents to use site privacy settings if they want to limit who they can see their baby photos and other posts. Number two, millennials are very team-oriented, so find ways to strengthen your team, Dash and Dash the office. Number three is, while every workplace has hierarchy, millennials are Dash and are not Dash by title. Number four, name tourism. The first article stated that causes parents to feel uncomfortable while posting information about their children on social media. And number five, name retweet the Amy Powell offering on how to manage millennials in the workplace.